Hey everyone, welcome back to Signal Stream Gaming. Today we're diving deep into the mesmerizing romantic universe of Starfield. Starfield has been captivating players on Windows and Xbox Series X and S since September 6, 2023. I've been absolutely hooked. The level of detail, the expansive universe, and the intricate character interactions have made it an immersive gaming experience. And I know many of you have been wondering about romance of multiple companions in the game. Well, today we're exploring just that as we delve into the complex dynamics between Andreja and Sarah. Trust me, it's a roller coaster of emotions. Are you guys ready? Let's check it out.
It is a good day, yes? May you find favor in all things. I trust you are well. Some other time, then. Thank you for coming back here with me. I fear that, after all that has happened, I am unsure of my place in House Baroon. This room may now be the only place I have left to call home. It is reassuring to hear you say that, but still, I do not know how to live without some connection to House Baroon. The Great Serpent has always been a guiding force in my life, the force that drives all that I do. What if I have lost that? Yes, that is true. Whatever else has happened or will happen, the Great Serpent still holds a purpose for me. You have been by my side through all of this, the most turbulent time in my life. And you have supported me, faithfully. I have never been able to count on any single person the way I have with you. If I am repeating myself, you will have to forgive me. I cannot overstate what it means to me. Well, that is... I am sorry. I need a moment. I admit this is a surprise. I did not quite realize you felt this way about me. But if you mean it, my feelings are not so different from yours. We must be clear on one thing from the very beginning. I do not share. If you are mine, then you are mine alone. No one else will come between us. If that is not a commitment you are willing to make, I understand, but I will not compromise. Oh, I am quite certain. Do not doubt my intent. Then truly nothing can stop us. We will be a force to be reckoned with. You have brought a joy to my life that I could not have imagined, and could never have expected. With you at my side, love, I look forward to everything that comes next.
It's not much further. I think you'll want to hear what I have to say after we arrive at the waterfall. If you'll just bear with me, I promise I'll explain everything. It's lovely here, isn't it? I've been from one end of the settled systems to the other, but this place... This exact spot. There's nowhere else like it in the galaxy. I hadn't thought of it that way. But you're absolutely right. I usually come up here to mull over some of the heated debates we have at Constellation. You'd be surprised how many decisions I've made on this very spot. That's actually why I asked you to meet me up here. I was hoping we could talk about something very important. Good, because I have a lot to say. It's about my return to Cassiopeia. What we learned about Sona has been constantly replaying in my mind. Maybe it sounds crazy, but that young girl's isolation feels like a reflection of my own life. Maybe. But for how long? I've spent my life surrounded by all sorts of people. Constellation, the Navigator Corps. Hell, even the UC military. Despite that, no matter how hard I've tried to make them a part of my life, they tend to drift away and disappear. Are you sure? For all we know, it's in my nature to keep people at arm's length. Or worse, push them away. Finding someone like that would be wonderful. Wait a second. What exactly are you saying? Ha! Sorry, I just need a moment to gather my thoughts. From things you've said in the past, it's obvious you want to have a serious relationship. You want to become close. So, if you're willing to take that leap of faith with someone like me, then I'm ready to do the same. I can't imagine being in love with anyone else. So, if you're willing to make the leap, I'm ready to do the same. You're something truly special. You know that? You've helped me conquer my self-doubt, my confidence, hell, everything. For the first time in my life, I feel complete. And with you by my side, I'm convinced that feeling will last forever. You're the best thing that's happened to me in my life. I love you. Always.
Know when you're ready to launch.
We should have a talk. When you have the time, of course.
I'm all ears.
Think very carefully before you speak. Why do you torment me? You sure you want to do this right now? Have you lost your mind? Is there even a mind to lose? Do you even understand what you have done? Did we not agree that what we have is something special, unique, that it would stay between us, that our hearts belong to one another and no one else? Perhaps you can be comfortable with it, but I made it completely clear to you that this is unacceptable. What is there to say? I know. We cannot help but approach the world differently. I do know that. I am trying to look past what you have done, but it is difficult. I do not know. I hope it would be worth it. I am going to do my best to get past this and continue our journey together. The next time we arrive in port, I am leaving. It would do you well to reflect on how you arrived here, and what you want from your future. I know I shall be doing the same. If you are free soon, could we talk? Ah, a face I never mind seeing. What can I do for you?
I received a message from my mother a few days ago. She's returned from another one of her sightseeing cruises.
Hope we can talk later.
It is pleasing to speak with you. I have been thinking about us as a couple? I am not sure of the terminology. Our relationship, let us say. It is, and I am thankful for you every day. You and I, we come from such different backgrounds. I cannot really know all that you have been through, and you are not House Varun. I am not suggesting otherwise. This does not work if I am not honest, if I will not speak plainly what is on my mind. As much as I love you, and I do, I cannot help but wonder what the future holds for us, given all that I know to be true. I would very much like to believe that, and yet, when the Great Serpent returns, I know I will be by his side as one of the promised. But you are not like me. You are not House Varun. Your fate, as much as it pains me, is sealed. I have tried to not worry myself over it, but I cannot stop thinking about it. What future can we have if that is the inevitable end? You understand, this is different.
It is not what might happen, but what will happen. I have never expected you to share my beliefs. You cannot possibly. And I will not fault you for that. I do want to be with you, but there are moments I find myself grieving for you already, knowing that you will be lost. How can I possibly move past this? Never one to pass up a chance at a joke, are you? I just hate to think of anything coming between us, whether now or in the future. But you are right. I need to focus on what is in front of me now. Not something I have no control over. Thank you for talking me through this. It only serves to remind me how much you mean to me. How deeply I care about you. Yes. I may need a gentle reminder from time to time, but I am eager to help, if I can. I know that tone. Very well. What is it? Thank you, dearest. You are not so bad yourself. I did not believe it possible to feel this way about another person. I consider myself very lucky. Truly? You mean it? You continue to surprise and amaze me. I am at a loss for words. There is no such thing as too much, love. My culture deals with this so differently than I have seen in the rest of the settled systems. I need some time to consider what would be an appropriate, equivalent gesture. But do not mistake that for hesitation. You are the best thing that has ever happened to me, and I will not let you go for a moment.
I received a message from my mother a few days ago. She's returned from another one of her sightseeing cruises. Ah, that's right. I haven't really spoken about her to you, have I? My mother lives in a fairly remote location, so we rarely speak. Tends to keep her out of my mind. Yes, exactly. Everything's puppies and ice cream when you're young. Then before you know it, you've grown up to find your parents in control of your life. No, we should have discussed this a long time ago. You see, both of my parents were diplomats working under the flag of the UC Administrative Division. After I completed my basic education, they signed me up for a one-year apprenticeship in their department, without bothering to ask. Wanted isn't the right word. Demanded would be more appropriate. For my apprenticeship, I was sent to Sidonia, My job consisted of drafting political policies and arbitrating trade disputes. The silver lining of the job was that it allowed me to spend time exploring every square inch of Mars. I was swallowed by it. Months before the apprenticeship ended, I dumped my diplomatic certification and joined the UC Navy. Of course, my parents didn't approve. We had a huge argument that resulted in all ties being severed between us. Well, that wasn't the worst of it. You see, my father was killed during the opening shots of the Colony War. I returned to Jemison for the funeral and reunited with my mother. After that, we vowed to stay in touch. Oh, aren't you sweet? Always concerned with how I'm feeling. That's why I fell in love with you. Your smile, your caring. It brightens even my darkest days. Listen, I'm going to be completely upfront with you. All this talk of family, it makes me wonder where our own relationship stands. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I regret the family life I left behind when I took off for the stars. If there was ever a chance for something like that between us, I wouldn't want to miss the opportunity. I love you too much to allow that to happen. That's why I asked about our future and where we stand. You mean that? You'd do that? For me? I've been dreaming about this moment and still, I don't know what to say. I swear, I'll love you until forever itself ends. I just need a little time to think about the ceremony. I have some thoughts about how we should move forward. You know, I used to dream about finding the love of my life. And here you are. All I ever needed was you, right here beside me.
Do you need something?
I'm glad to see you. I am happier than I can ever recall being. I believe that is largely thanks to you. Then I shall be sure to say it more often. I look forward to our next discussion.
Hey there. Glad to see you again. Of course you can, sweetie. You have no idea how badly I needed to hear those words. I love you. You're the person I want to spend the rest of my life with. My soulmate. Good. Anytime you want to talk about our relationship, just let me know. God knows you've done that enough times for me. It was nice talking to you again.
Let's get out there and do something new today, shall we?
Wow. That was truly intense. Venturing into romantic interactions with both Andreja and Sarah in Starfield had my heart pounding. It's fascinating how this game lets us explore facets of ourselves we might not tap into in the real world. Before we wrap up, I want to share a personal observation from my Starfield journey. There was a moment when I genuinely believed both Andreja and Sarah would part ways with me. The tension was palpable, and the choices I made felt like they were leading to a heartbreaking split.
Have you lost your mind? Is there even a mind to lose?
But to my surprise, the narrative took an unexpected turn, and as of now, it appears we formed into a ménage à trois in the game.
You are the best thing that has ever happened to me.
You have no idea how badly I needed to hear those words. I love you.
It's moments like these that make Starfield such a dynamic and unpredictable experience. If you enjoyed this journey and are eager for more, please give this video a like. And if you're new here, consider subscribing for more Starfield escapades and beyond. Until our next adventure, keep exploring and game on.